Hello, Alberta. This is David White, leader of the Freedom Conservative Party of Alberta, and I wanted to spend a few more minutes with you today just to touch base on something else that was deeply concerning to me. We at the Freedom Conservative Party share many of the ideals, many of the motivations, many of the envisionments as our counterparts with the United Conservative Party. We are, after all, both conservative parties in our own rights. We both believe in smaller government. We both believe in the reduction of government's intervention and invasion into our personal times, into our personal rights, into our personal activities. We also definitely believe in fiscal responsibility and proper fiscal management. What we don't share is that, and this was something we made very clear during the 2019 election, is that we did not want to bring harm or hurt to the frontline workers. Those would include the doctors, the nurses, the correction officers, police officers, paramedics, just to name just but a few. With the passage of Bill 9, or with the advocation and invention of Bill 9, I find it truly mystifying as to how it is that our government cannot find the basic decency, the basic courage even, to simply sit down and talk. That's all it would have taken, just to sit down and talk. But our government decided that in their typical Redford-style aggression, in their typical posturing and their presumption of absolute authority, autonomy, dictatorship over all below them, that they did not have to bother even doing that. I wonder as to how difficult it would be to sit down as a representative of a conservative party with persons representing another group of people like the United Nurses Association. I wonder how difficult that would be. I'd be more than willing to do that. I would challenge our government to do the same. Not necessarily to have an agreement in place, but at least to have the basic decency and respect to live up to a legally binding agreement. The danger that this government has now created with this precedent is such that we may be looking at labor unrest for years to come for every other collective agreement that could be negotiated. Because now, it doesn't matter what the legal agreement is, doesn't matter what the contract is, it is as meaningless as the paper with which can be ripped by a simple swipe of a pen. Just some of my thoughts.